right, welcome back to the show. This is the midweek show of the SODE. Man, what is it? September 10th, September 11th. Here we are, RJ. Here we are. And I listen, I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth right now. In fact, can I mute his mic? Because we did this 100 card challenge. If you're not up to speed, jump back. Actually, don't, because RJ's cards. Yeah, go ahead. What'd you do? 5 touchdowns?
Yes. So, yep. Every card that I had, the player that I had, Chase Brown, Keon Coleman, Marvin Harrison Jr., Roma Dunze. Who am I missing here?
I think that's it.
No,
you're missing one.
I'm missing one.
Bijan.
No,
Bijan.
Yep, and Bijan Robinson. Yep, he had like a 70-yarder.
Okay, Are we done? Are we done?
Yeah.
Are you gloating?
It was to a point like the first 3 scored, and I texted Matt. I was like, my first 3 players scored, and then the next come in, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm 4 for 5. I just gotta wait for Dunze to.
This isn't fantasy football. It's about card value.
You know what increases value? Yards,
performance,
and touchdowns.
Performance, but does it because some guys are killing it, they're in the Hall of Fame. Their cards are trash. So I'm just going to stick to it. Although I am the idiot. This will be the second time I've said this. That I have 2 Bo Nix cards. I don't. Can I get a redo on that?
No.
I don't like you now.
Sorry.
This whole thing's over.
Yeah, all my color match cards are just sitting pretty. I got a couple delivered today, so that was nice. That red PSA 10 of Marvin Harrison Jr. is very, very nice. So
yeah. Well, he did have good for him. But let's talk about me. wait, hold on. Who beat Patrick Mahomes? Who has an out of 50 of that player's card? Who threw 318 yards? And who's a quarterback? Whose cards go up more in value? What is it that people say? Chat? We can't really say that because this is a show. Talk to me, people.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is fun. It's a blast. I don't know that I cursed you or your name more than I did on Sunday. And myself for grabbing 2 Bo Nix. I got sucked into it.
I think it's because you knew every time a text message came from me, so I was like, hey, I got another touchdown.
You're 100% right, because I was probably watching the same stuff. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. Really excited to be doing that. But, man, I don't know what I need. I want to get rid of that other Bo Nix, but I can't because the
Can't
thing.
do it.
I think it arrives tomorrow. I think it arrives tomorrow. But you know what? He's going to do something, and I'm going to be bragging about it. I don't know. Maybe he throws 14 touchdowns in a game. Card value goes up. Yeah, it's not going to happen. But yeah, you had a good week, man. So good picks for you. It's not going to last, but that Buffalo game was just epic. My God.
Yeah.
It was a lot of great games, especially for a first game of the season when the players didn't really play a lot, and the starters, didn't play a lot in preseason. It was pretty epic stuff. I mean, even the Bears-Viking game is pretty incredible.
Yes.
I started that game thinking, my God, Caleb Williams he's legit.
Yeah.
And then the Bears either got out coached. I don't know what it is, but man, the Vikings look pretty good. That was a good game. It was a lot of fun to watch. Disappointing as hell because I was, pulling for the Bears, but good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's as my other brother-in-law Brian says, right? Like we can build on it. I've also been hearing that for a couple of years. So
Brian's an eternal optimist. He's got such a good vibe and a good energy. So not me, man.
I don't know, man. Last year after like week 6, he's like, I'm done. I'm just done. And I was like, all right.
We can build on this, and they get to week 6. We're done. The building has collapsed. We're over. It's over. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm not feeling good though. Again, I think my downfall is going to be the 2 Bo Nix.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you said.
Remember, it's about value at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have quarterbacks. You don't.
Correct. Yep. But
that's the play.
Yeah. You know, to me, for quarterbacks to really gain value nowadays, because the league is so adjusted to quarterbacks, you know, like the average now, you have to have 4,000 yards and you have to have 30, 35 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
If you're not like hitting those marks, like you're just kind of like, you're going to get rid of that bum, right?
Get rid of him.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to tell you, though, I hope this is all right to say to the YouTube and whatever gods, but I found myself, as I placed my wagers, betting on my cards. That was a bad move. Let me just say that.
I wish I would have done it. I wish I would have done a parlay with all 5 of my guys scoring touchdowns.
You didn't?
No, I wish.
Oh, this weekend you got to do it, everybody.
Yeah, every weekend.
Hey, chat. You need to, man. You just had a week, man.
I mean, at some point, like they all are high touchdown scores. So at some point, in theory, right, it would happen again.
Don't get cocky on us, man. They're not all high score. How many? Come on. Anyway, no, you did. You had a great week. I was angry about it, but this is going to be fun. We'll throw some jabs.
Yep.
Throughout the year. But what about baseball, man? What do you got going on baseball? You buy any baseball cards this week?
I did. I don't have it here for my card of the week, but I got a card that I'm going to give to the wall.
Wall.
Yep, a wall card. I got a wall card, and it's fantastic. It's it's so beautiful.
Okay.
I can't even. It just brings me joy when I look at it.
So real quick, if you're just jumping in for the first time, or if you missed the episode, we have a brand new studio. In fact, in 2 weeks, our episode we launch in 2 weeks. We'll be together.
Yeah.
There should be a song there. You should sing a song.
No,
together. Anyway, we're going to be together in the same studio. We're almost there. In fact, I'm in the studio. This is the last time I'll be alone.
Matt teased me with it. He's like, hey, you got to come over and give us a test run. I'm like, tonight? And he's like, no. Okay.
But we would be sitting next to each other, looking that way, and I'd be talking to you this way. So we had to hold off, but you'll be coming over later. But we've got the studio coming. But we have this product where we've got 50 cards we're going to put on the wall, 25 each. Just going to have a little fun with it. But we each have our cards and coming at it from different angles. I'm pretty sure mine are better, and I only have 2, 3, 4. Good Lord, I buy a lot of cards.
I've only got 2 cards so far that will be going on the wall. So
they're both graded, right? Because this is a graded card thing. Okay.
Yeah, one I got at the National.
Who are they?
One I got at the National, and then one I got just recently. So
all right. Well, we're doing that. That's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, changes are afoot. Is that how you say that? Changes are afoot. And but anyway, baseball's heating up, man.
Baseball is heating up.
Yogi Berra has been passed.
Yep. But the question is, will Judge get to 50 home runs again? It might stop his streak. So
what's he at now? What's he at now?
I believe he's at 42. Or no, he's 43.
So you don't think he's got 7 more in him?
I mean, he could get 7 more in him, but since he's come back from the injury, he hasn't hit any. So, but yet his average is still, like, he's hitting, he's just not hitting home runs. So, but at any point you can get hot, and you can, so I would not put it past him to hit 50, because I think Ohtani's now at like 48 or 49. So Ohtani will hit 50 again this year.
Yep.
And for some reason, those Ohtani cards just keep going up in value. I don't know. It's crazy.
It just doesn't stop, man. It just doesn't stop. But I will tell you this, as much as I dislike the Dodgers, again, the historical franchise, not the people and or the team. I have to keep saying that because I don't want anybody hating me. Every time you watch that guy, like, he's out of this world.
Yeah.
It's just insane. It's hard not to just be in awe of what he does. I mean, leadoff home runs. I think he hit 2 consecutive appearances, 2 dingers, and he was pitching. The guy, I mean, over the last week, he's a phenomenal talent. generational.
So if he wins another MVP and if they get to another World Series and all that stuff, like it's just,
nope,
crazy.
They're not getting to the series.
Yeah.
I gotta believe, man. It's gonna be the Brewers. I want the Brewers there. I think it's gonna be. Actually, I want the Cubs there, but I don't think the Cubs could beat the Brewers. I think the Brewers make it. I think the Brewers, the home field advantage is going to work for them.
Now, what is that? What's that statistic? Right? I think it's something insane. Like when the Brewers make the playoffs, the team that beats the Brewers in the first round gets to the World Series.
Yeah, you're right. The Diamondbacks a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it happened.
Oh, wow.
Out of the last 6 times that they made an appearance, I think it's happened or something like that.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so who would that be right now? So they're the top seed. They would get the bottom 2 wild cards, which would be right now, who knows? But wow, that'd be something special.
Yeah,
Philly's got a couple guys injured, but you were talking about it in the show that comes out Monday. Phillies, man, they're a September, October team, but they got a couple injuries right now. I think they just sat down Trey Turner and Baum, I think. So set them down for a couple days, but I think that's a smart move. Get them some rest and healthy. They're a fun team to watch. The crowd gets nuts. They're diabolical about their Phillies. I love it.
They are. They're, I guess you could say, fanatics.
They're fanatical. Is that what? Go on. Anyway, baseball's heating up. What else? Who did I like this week? There's a second baseman for the Cleveland Indians. I was watching it. That guy is insanely talented in the field. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not going to butcher.
Is that Segezi?
No, it's Bochy. Bokey. Dude's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Just lights out defensively. Actually, the game I watched, I think he had a pretty good game at the plate too. But anyway, it's just a exciting time to watch the games. I just constantly find myself looking to buy cards as I'm watching now. So I'm completely approaching this thing differently, and I blame you, RJ. I blame you. When my family can't pay the mortgage anymore or any of our bills, I'm going to call you and say it's your fault.
No. When that happens, you should have a very healthy collection that you can dip into to afford that.
Is that what it is? It's my, in case of emergency, break the slab instead of break
Don't
glass.
break the slab. Don't break the slab.
Don't break the slab. I need a meal.
Yeah.
But man, it's getting wild. And then, of course, I could talk about the Formula One changes. You and I were joking about it. I think you were joking about it. We jumped into Dad's cards, one of the guys we had on the episode before. And you're like, I don't really know the sport. But Colton Herta is leaving Indy. He's going to Formula One. He's going to be the reserve driver for Cadillac. Insane. So my question is, and I know you and I are working we like the Parkside products. Parkside has the IndyCar product. So I've been tracking Colton Herta. He's in IndyCar right now. He's one of the top drivers in IndyCar. And I'm trying to find his car. They're already going through the roof on value because he's going to Cadillac. And they just announced, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago, he's also going to drive an F2, which is the feeder series to F1. His cards, damn it if I didn't have information on the inside that this was going to happen. Because you can't beat people to buying these cards. But Colton Herta, I have a Pato Award sitting over there. Why couldn't he go to F1?
Well, I'm saying, so from what I'm hearing is just collect all the drivers because at some point they all go to a spot that makes their card go insane in value and then sell high.
Well,
but it sounds pretty easy, Matt. Just buy all the drivers and then just.
It's not that easy. We talked about my family needing to eat, but typically they fail in F1 and they go to Indy. That's typically the route. But this dude's going from Indy to F1. A lot of reasons. He's an American driver. The dude's from California, Cadillac. They're a new entrant into F1, American team.
It just doesn't sound right. Cadillac and F1. I don't.
Oh, dude, they're good. IMSA, they're Cadillac cars in IMSA, which is
this is me being a non F1 guy, not
totally fine, man.
Like, you
It's all
feel like,
good.
oh, it's Cadillac. My grandma drives one of those things
That's
on
what
the
it is.
track.
It's a Coupe de Ville.
Now
And
that's,
he's
you know what?
driving a whoopty.
Now
And he's
that's what I want. I want a whole bunch of grandmas and grandpas who can barely see, just driving around the track, going 80, 90 miles an hour. And
Yep.
I want their 101s and patch cards and accident cards happening out there. So,
all right, Tops, Parkside, whomever. It was our idea.
yeah.
Call RJ. We've got some designers in the
I
family.
mean, some of the best shows to watch are Destruction Derby, right? Like, I can get into that.
The Golden Girls take F1. But anyway, I've been tracking that. Man, I'm trying to find some Hertas. We'll see what happens there. What else, RJ? What do you got for us? And can't be the card yet. Can't be the card yet.
No, yeah. We
yeah, what do you got?
Excuse me. So we did the Front Row Card Show a couple weeks back, and I think we've touched on it. Yeah, in some of our social media stuff. So we actually went in with a couple cards to sell just to see what value we'd get from being at the show. We had Shohei Ohtani, the headliners. If you guys watch our box offs, the Helix and the Helix Aaron Judge from 25 Chrome, and the headliners Ohtani from 25 Finest. We sold in person at the show.
Yep.
I felt like we got pretty fair comps on it, just to kind of go to show you, right? Like everyone's still, they're going to comp you out, and then they're going to be still 20% off, right? And that seems to be kind of industry standard over everything. So I just want you, anyone who's listening, to think about something like that, of because of where eBay is with the fees and everything at now, if you can do anything to subvert having to pay more money out of your pocket than needing to. I understand eBay, you still have access to so many people that are interested in your cards, but if you go to your local card show, you can find a dealer that will give you essentially what a value you'd get on eBay, or a little bit better than having to pay taxes, and it's kind of cash to you in that moment. So we are able to sell both those cards for like roughly 1,100, or just under 1,100, which I feel pretty good about. Because like I said, we pocketed it. We ended up buying a box while we were there. We did some other stuff. So it's pretty great from those two cards. And then I've had some grades out to PSA for a while, and I finally got the okay that they're coming back, right? Because I did like the super slow 3 months, right? And they're finally coming back, and PSA is now integrated in their offers system.
Yes.
So anyone out there that is grading with PSA, take a look at that first, because what they're doing is they're integrating comps from Card Ladder, and they're showcasing that under each individual card. So they'll be like, hey, your card, whatever PSA 10 of this, if Card Ladder has a comp on it, it will pull that information through, and they will give you essentially 80% of the value.
That's where they're at, 80.
Yeah, it's about, like I said, everyone's kind of coming in at 80, which I get it, but the PSA has so many partnerships, right? Like think about like GameStop now, and they're doing packs, right? Like they're doing like the digital packs where you get PSA slabs and stuff like that. So there's this whole community is growing behind like the Arena Club style and the card, was it Card Yard IO or whatever, or Courtyard IO, I think it is. And they all need slabs, and PSA is going to be providing a bunch of these. So it's very smart on their end to now, having graded the card, just offering you it, take the cash, we'll pay you the cash. So just be wary of that when you go, because think about it. Now you're going to get a card back, unless you already know that you're going to run it in, say, a Whatnot show or a live show somewhere else, or sell it on eBay. You have to take into account all those fees, and it might be more worthwhile just to turn and burn and sell, especially with prospects and things like that. Like, for instance, back to the Front Row Card Show, I'm sorry, the company I sold it to, the card shop I sold you that Ohtani headliners to, because when we were at the show, we decided to take our card off eBay to sell it, and at that time there was one in auction, but the last two sales both went for about $1,000, which helped improve that value. So they gave me like $900 on that comp value. When we got back from the show, the only card that was up then for auction ended up selling for $748. that would have automatically brought me down $75 at that card show. So just like this is where you have to take into account like all of, uh, just everything that's selling and going on to see if you're going to maximize value. And sometimes just turning and burning on a card
Yeah.
and getting that cash is, a better option than, sitting on it and going, I'm just going to get it back from them. And then I'm going to sell it, on my own platform. Right. So there's been many times when we've done a Whatnot show where we've done single shows and we've taken a loss on graded cards where now I look and I'm like, man, if that was an option, I probably would have just sold it right away to PSA and just taken the cash to buy more.
Hey, man, the smartest human being I know always says to me, fast nickel, slow dime. So, you got your nickel, got it quick. You didn't hit the fees that you did. You got it cash in hand. You turn it around, got some more product.
Yep. And we bought one box of 2020 Topps Chrome, and which was the last year that they did in the single hobby box. They had 2 autos in it, right? So we did not, hit anyone. I think we hit a Logan Webb or something like that. Brandon,
yeah, Logan Webb auto. Yep.
Yeah, auto. That was all right. It's all right. He's still in the league. That's great. But we hit like a gold out of 50 Lourdes Gurriel. I think that's like an $8 card, and then we hit a image variation of DeGrom. And I'm like, man, this just sucks because right now that card's going for like $18, right? The comp is like $18 on it. And it's an Ivy, right? Like it's a very hard pull. And if this was 2020, that card probably would have been $200, right? $150, $200 because DeGrom was just lights out back then.
And
so, it just goes to show you market. So now it's just going to go in the, probably my PC, or maybe it'll float out at some point and we'll throw it on a show. But it just goes to show you, card value and fluctuation, what just even a couple of years can do to someone that's pretty dominant at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're talking, you mentioned shows where you are breaking again. We break under the handle 2 packs a day over on Whatnot. And we're doing that much more intently these days. Just got finished with a case of 2025 Topps Chrome. My goodness, did you hit a stinking ton of cards? How many golds? How many shadow etches? I mean, what a case that was. So
I think we had like 3 case hits in that case. So like we were looking up the odds and stuff. We hit what was it? We had the World Series. I think it was the World Series winners gold out of 50. So it's only the Dodgers. No, it wasn't. That one wasn't Teoscar. That was the World Series at night. So that was also, that's what I'm saying. Like, so we hit we literally hit like, that's 2 case hits right there. And then we hit a radiating rookie, which is the case hit as well for James Wood. We hit a gold out of 50, Luis Angel Acuna on card auto. We hit a red out of 5. Right. Yes. Verlander. Yeah. Red out of 5 Verlander. Okay. You're going into the Hall of Fame. That's going to be worth some cash. Like I felt like
crazy.
That. And actually it was amazing because somebody that had the Dodgers, no joke, one of them was a 2-box break and every insert was a Dodger. We got,
oh my God, that was crazy.
He hit 2 refractor Ohtanis. And I'm like, all right, there's your buyback at $80 right there.
$80.
And then I think it was like a blue lava Kershaw out of 150, and then it was I believe another blue. Was it a blue or was it? No, I think it was an aqua Sasaki, and then also hit a Kim auto redemption. And I'm just like, what is good? And like he hit the Teoscar World Series at night, and he hit all these things. There's to a point where the chat was just like, like throwing their arms up, like, what can you can't do anything, right?
Well,
like
it got to the point where people were like, okay, keep doing it. Like it got weird.
Yeah.
Because, people are spending their hard-earned money and then a break, but it kept happening. And people were like, well, keep going.
Well, it's funny because I'm like, we hit when I'm like, there's no way this can be another Dodger. And then you pull it down and you're like, well, the cap says it's a Dodger. So it was just one of those.
Crazy.
And he was really good about it too, because he's like, I've never had luck like this in my entire life. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
That spot went for $39, and just you hitting 2 of those Ohtani refractors, everything else is just gravy. And you're just,
it was a blast. $2 starts for that. But listen, 2 packs a day. Go to Whatnot. Bookmark the shows. We have a blast doing it.
Gonna be doing some baseball, some V Friends. So we're gonna be a little bit.
Let's speak about that real quick. So V Friends stickers. we're taking a chance. We're taking out. It's a new product. People are interested in it. We like having a good time. We like getting together. We like the community. We're just going to take a stab at it. We're gonna throw it up there. What is it? 53. I lost track. How many characters are in that?
I believe there's 56. Yeah, I believe there's 56 characters.
And they've got Steph Curry and Gary V autos in there.
Yep.
Really highly sought after stuff. So jump in. I think we're doing that Friday, September. What I got to do math again. 12th. I think is a Friday. I think we're going to split it up day and then maybe do half the case at night. We'll figure that out.
It might just be me on for 14 hours. Who knows what?
No, dude. I'm not letting you have that fun.
I'll be like, for the love. No, I'm just kidding.
I will be joining you when I can, probably at night, but jump in 2 packs.
It'll be exactly. Brian will have the day shift. You'll have the night shift. I'll have the constant shift. So he'll be perfect.
RJ will be drooling and speaking gibberish at some point, but just jump in. And even if you're not buying the stuff, jump in,
just
chat us up.
2
packs a day.
Yep.
2 packs a day on whatnot. Jump in there. Anyway, we're doing that, having fun with that. What else is going on, RJ, before we get to your card?
Yeah, probably last thing before we get to the card that's going on is I got my Parkside Project Purple pack.
Yes. Oh, you got it back. That's right. Yes.
Yep. So they sent it to me. I physically have it. I opened the packaging that it was in, not the cards yet. I have the cards and I'm looking at it and I'm trying to decide what to do. I'm going to reveal to all of you. I don't know what I feel like as a collector, I feel like I should, and with the community support, I should open it up so everyone gets to see the cards that I got and I get to see the cards I got.
Oh yeah.
Because that would be a really great payoff. But at the same time, there's so limited packs that I'm honestly debating grading the pack.
Okay.
And then we'll never know what's inside unless you want to sit there and figure out at some point all the players that were pulled in the numbers, because they only go to 5, right? So you could figure out at some point or get a pretty good idea maybe what's inside. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm at a crossroads of going, I want to open it up because it's the fun thing to do and people help support me on this and they probably want to see what card I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm like, there's only like 500 of these packs created. And if women's sports takes off in this direction that I think it's going, especially with the NWSL, the league growing by 2 teams and just all that kind of stuff. And even just recently, coming out, Thompson potentially getting $1 million transfer fee, which is, again, it's like going to be setting records and all this stuff like that. So women's sports is like on the precipice of doing huge jumps. I'm just like, man, it would be cool to have something that maybe no one else would possibly have.
Yeah, well, I'm not even going to throw it out there, but you got to do what you got to do. But I will say this, talk about community.
Yeah.
It got to the point. No. You do what you got to do. I'm talking about, well, we were talking about this, we're throwing it out there on social media. We're talking about it on the show. The amount of people that sent us messages to help RJ get to the number.
And that's what I feel like.
I was overwhelmed.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's not a payoff even just for me, right? It's a payoff for because it's almost like everyone that helped collect cards to allow me to get that pack.
It's
those
tough.
That to be able to view those cards is just as much as your right as it is for me to open it up and show you what's in there. So
I agree though, because I agree with you sitting on it though, because you've got a young lady at home, in 10 years, who knows? She might be in the NSW. She may be doing something.
I don't know, man. That would be amazing, and I would try to foster that. But they've got kids that are 15 in that league.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So this is what I love about soccer, right? Because everyone is like, oh, but age and all this stuff. I'm like, no. If you have in soccer, if you have talent, like height's not going to be an issue. Right? Look at Messi. Messi's like what 5'5", 5'6", right? Over in Spain on their national team, they had a 16-year-old this last World Cup who scored a goal. So they're playing against men and women, right? In their 20s and their 30s. Like, it's with soccer, you can go extremely young, right? It's not like in baseball where you kind of have to foster that talent for a little bit. Like these kids have been playing for a while and they're usually really good and they've come up through, a system. Um, so
I
yeah,
do.
it's
I do want to
crazy.
see a 14-year-old face Skeens. I do want to. I would actually pay big money for that. I want to see that.
You're right. That might be actually, that's a good question. How fast do you kick a soccer ball? That's got to be almost 90 miles an hour. And it's like
Yeah.
actually like with the PSI on it, like you're almost getting hit by a rock.
Hit by bricks.
I'm telling
Those
you,
guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's in your court. I'm here for it, but the community outreach, the community engagement on that whole Project Purple thing,
I think I'm
was
leaning
awesome.
I think I'm leaning towards opening the pack and letting people see because, like I said, it'd be fun, and at the same time, like even if you grade a pack, right? Like I'd almost just have to probably authenticate the pack because
Yeah.
it's not like an official pack, right? It's just kind of like they have a pack. It's all gray. It's really sleek, like silver, and it's got their branding on it. It says Project Purple 2025 on it, and I'm just like,
yeah, I'm going to say something right now, and this needs to be because we are recording. This will be broadcast. I will not be held in contempt or liable when some guy holds on to his pack or some gal holds on to her pack for 10 years and it's worth, I don't know, let's call it $1 million. And you look at me and you son of a bitch. But I'd love to see what you got in there. Have you seen anybody open them yet?
Yeah. Those cards are going for about minimum 80 a card on eBay.
Are they pretty sweet? I mean, they look pretty good.
Yeah, it's like
look at him, he's excited. He's like, yeah, they're good.
They're like a purple cracked ice almost.
Oh, sweet. Any autos in there?
No. Okay. But they're all out of 5. So
who do I want, RJ? If not you.
I mean,
who do you want? Who is if she is in this pack? Who are you over the moon? Like, yes. Who?
I'm a big Ellie Sentner fan, and I'm a big Trinity Rodman fan, and since we don't have a team here in Arizona, we'll follow more of the U.S. women's national players on their teams and stuff. I'm a big Gurma fan. I was a defender back in my day, so got a shout out to the defense. But I mean, there's quite a few. Like obviously some big rookies would be a push, but at the same time too, it's that unproven factor, right? Like I said, back to young women like Mac Whitman, it was wild turning her card over and seeing that her birth year was 2010.
Sweet. What?
Yeah. Yep. So, and you're just like,
I'm doing math right now.
Yeah, I told you, 15-year-olds. Yep.
Why? Wow, good for her.
Because they're good.
But hold on now.
They're good, man. Like,
hold on. Don't deflect. Okay? Brace yourself for the question.
Yep.
One card. You open that pack. Who do you want to see? Like, you open up a baseball pack. I know who you want to see, the auto. I know you want an Aaron Judge auto.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter auto.
Yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr. I know who RJ wants. But in this, because I don't know the product like you do.
Yeah.
You open it up, and who do you lose your mind for?
So this is where that whole, I'm not going to go with a rookie because it would be craze and whatnot and all that stuff like that. I would probably want, I'd be very happy with Sophia Wilson, right? Just because, one of the leading goal scorers for the U.S. national team. And
that would be awesome.
Just because you some of those figures that you see quite a bit on TV, right? Like for the Gold Cup games and all that kind of stuff. But, but it's like everyone's probably like, you're just playing the hits. And I'm like, well, but that's why they're sometimes your favorite player,
Hey, this is a hobby because it's your damn decision who you want to see. Sophia, what was her name?
Sophia Wilson.
I'm manifesting that for you. Also, are we going to win the World Cup?
The men or the women?
The women. We're talking women right now.
The women. I mean, the women are, highly ranked. It's 1-1. Like the last time I think they went out, it was, not good. And that's why they came back and won the Gold Cup. But the men will be interesting to see,
Well, the men aren't. I mean, no disrespect, but they're not going to win the World Cup.
I don't know, man. You never know.
Come on.
I don't.
All right, listen, Sophia, how about this? I'm going to propose this. When the women are in the championship game, the final,
Yep.
RJ opens up that pack. and hold on, I'm not done. And he opens up and hits the Sophia, who scores the winning goal. Did I put together the where's the music from Moneyball? Play that right now.
I don't know. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That wasn't it, but yeah. Come on, man.
I would have to wait 2 years to open that pack.
Look at RJ, everybody. Did you see that face? I just asked him, are you going to hold on? I'm going to grade it. And he's like, I don't have to wait 2 years.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
You're not grading it.
If I decide to open it, I'm going to be opening it sooner than later. Because you know what I would probably still do? I would probably still grade those cards, So, I don't know.
That's fair. No, well, you got a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're not making that alone. I feel like there's somebody else in your home.
No, as soon as I got the package, both of my kids, my daughter and my son, were like, open it. Open it. And I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to set this aside for a second. So
how did you win that? Like, I mean, your kids are persistent young folks. Yeah. Like, how did you win that one?
Well, I hadn't.
Hold on. Did you grab 2 other packs and say, we'll hold that one, but let's open these?
No.
Did you bait and switch them?
No, I had not taken it out of the package yet. I literally just got it in the mail, and I was like, hey, this is the package that's got the cards in it. And they're like, open it. And I was like, well, it's really like we had a lot of stuff going on that day. And I'm like, I'll just put it here and we'll get back to it later. And, they've, as of right now, I've forgotten about it. So we'll see.
All right. Well, fingers crossed. I'm excited for it. But again, huge community push, man. That was awesome to be a part of. I wasn't really involved other than I'm getting all the messages. Well, some of the messages on one of the platforms. I'm like, man, this is incredible.
I think
this is why I love the hobby.
I'm leaning towards opening it pretty heavily just because, like I said, it took a lot to get here. So I think it's worth the payoff.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Look at you. I could see it in your face, man. You're dying there.
Yep.
All right, RJ, it is time. Let's do it before we land the plane. But hold on, because last week I guessed, and I was right. It was football, and this week it's not. So the card of the week, sponsored by absolutely no one. Yeah, RJ brings out a card from his PC. It's a lot of fun. He's got some unique cards. Yeah. It's been a blast. We have a lot of fun with this. I'm calling it now. It's a soccer card. I feel it. It's a soccer card.
It's a Project Purple card. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Anyway, that's all I got because I don't really know where else to go. So bring it to us, RJ.
No. Oh, well, you were kind of right on the sport a little bit. It's football. So I went back to the football well. Because since we've been buying so many football cards, I got a mail day today, and I was very excited about this card.
Mail day. You just got a letter. Yeah. You just got a letter. You just got a letter.
Please don't sue us.
I wonder what card it is. Shout out to my Blues Clues people.
When I was going on my hunts for cards, and I was going down the path of, I'm going to get a Hall of Famer. I'm going to get Larry Fitzgerald because this guy's going to the Hall of Fame. So it's going to just, increase that value. So while this is not his rookie card, it is from 2012 Topps Chrome Football. This is actually the 1/1 black printing plate.
Look at that. Okay. We'll take a picture of that and throw that up there.
So as you can see, it's very hard.
Did you say 1/1?
Yeah.
Man, look at you.
It's a printing plate. Of course it's going to be a 1/1.
Yeah. But hold on a second. This is one. I feel like this is one of the cards you wanted to play into the challenge.
No, I came across this while we're doing our challenge stuff, but I still bought this card for, I think, roughly close to $50, or $47, which I think is a steal for a printing plate of Larry freaking Fitzgerald. Because, man, But
it's Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah. So, and it's a really cool photo too. Like you could kind of see it because it's reversed in the printing plate, and it's a little tough to see. But in it, he's like doing a stretched out one-handed grab of the football. It's just premium Larry Fitzgerald. So it says this is the actual black printing plate used to manufacture the card 141 Arizona Cardinals. This plate is a one-of-a-kind collectible. So you, sir, will be going back into my PC.
That's a nice looking card, RJ. Yeah. And we are from Arizona. If you didn't know that, we're Arizona based, the podcast here. So the Cardinals are the hometown team.
Yeah. So actually, you know what I could do? If I got the other colors, my wife knows printing so well, I could probably just start remanufacturing this card.
Hey, Tops, if you don't mind.
I mean, if I own the card, right? If they insert it and I own the printing plates, what
RJ,
can you
let's do it.
What can you do?
What are you gonna do? So RJ's on the hunt for the other color 101s.
Yeah,
that's a cool card though. I had the opportunity to meet Larry, pretty good dude. Every time I see him or look at him, I think two things. One, my mother, and this is odd, is I think she would give me up she loves Larry Fitzgerald. My mom's screams at the TV still when she's watching the Cardinal games, and she always wears her Larry Fitzgerald shirt. So that, and the second thing is, part of me always feels bad for him. He had the 1 year with Kurt Warner, but man, can you imagine what he would have done if he had a quarterback his entire career?
Yep.
Man,
it was it was one of those sad things where you just wanted him to win a championship. Yeah, and you're like, please move on from the Cardinals to do that, and he just wouldn't do it. And hats off to the guy.
Yeah, got to respect it.
So,
I mean, I don't have his talent, so I wouldn't know the dilemma that comes with that kind of decision. Yeah. But just a stand up dude.
So
good card, nice job.
Yeah,
I like
pretty
that.
pumped about
I like that.
Yeah,
good for you. It's not in the mix here for our thing. So, although if you don't mind, I'll trade you my Bo Nix super short print, unlicensed, mind you, for that if you let me keep it in the challenge. No,
I don't know. No.
Yeah, you're not a very nice person, are you?
Get out of here. Get out of here. Once again, this came down to, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll add this to the wall. But to the wall, it has to be graded. So I'm like, you wouldn't grade a printing plate because it's probably not going to come out of 10, right? But you would grade it to authenticate it and just, put it on the wall.
Just pop it in. Yeah. Again, hey, the wall is not about value.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
The wall is about, dude, listen. I see your smile.
I'm telling you,
I've got a card coming.
No, wait,
I've got a card coming.
When I bring over this card, I can't even.
Oh no! Listen, I'm not. Even
all right. Well, I'm excited. We'll do the reveal whenever we.
It's not. Here's the thing, though. It's about research. You got to tell the story about the card.
Oh yeah.
And I've got a story for you, man. All right.
Okay. I hope we have the same card.
I don't know, man, because this guy that I'm trying to get, it was harder than I thought, and he's a nobody. But the story that goes with him is epic.
Okay. All right. I'm all psyched.
Yeah. Anyway, we're excited. Probably a little too excited because things are really coming together. Anything to close on? Any thoughts, man, before we
No, I think that's it. Just if you guys are out there and you're want to check out 2 packs a day, like I said, we are on. Just come hang out.
A lot going on, man. Things are crazy, but we appreciate everybody listening. And RJ, go put Larry to bed.
Yep. I gotta cool him down before I start making all these replica Larry cards. So
and everybody out there, let's cheer for Bo Nix. Let's get some heat going there because RJ's cards are killing me. And thanks for listening.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one.